seat of a car. So re-injuring his arm, which was shattered, apparently. I mean, he saw bones sticking out of his skin. So many things that are wrong. Anyone?
Will you be, once the charges are known, are you going to be sending out a release again, or what?
Of course. As you guys know, I am all about transparency and sharing everything we can with you guys. Unlike the other side on this, we really believe that the truth is what sets you free. And in this case, um, he he didn't do the crime that everyone originally said he did or that they accused him of. And so we want this to be as transparent. We will show you guys everything that we possibly can. Obviously, once we get deep into it, legal strategy is not going to be released to everybody, but we will share anything that we can, any public records, and anything that any questions that I can answer, I will.
Thanks, Patrick.
Thank you. All right. So with that in mind, I'm going to sign off of this and try to figure out what the heck is going on. Thank you all for hopping on this, and just to wrap up, because a few of you just joined me here as I was ending, this is Patrick Oleshinsky, attorney for Carlos Ivan and Mendoza Hernandez. He was apparently released from the hospital today, just about an hour ago, directly into the custody of the FBI. His family was not notified that he was being released until after he was already in FBI custody. We rushed here, and as I got here, I was notified by the FBI that they had executed a warrant. They're transporting him to Sacramento County Jail to await charges in the Eastern District of California, Sacramento. And I will be in touch with the U.S. Attorney's Office to figure that out. We appreciate all of you following the story and reporting on it. And anything we can do, we'd love to answer your questions going forward. I'm going to close this off right now. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Up by ICE agents in Patterson last week has now been released from the hospital and immediately arrested. That's according to his attorney. But the attorney for Carlos Ivan Mendoza Hernandez now says he has no idea where his client is.
It's not clear who has custody of Hernandez or what charges he's facing. His attorney says Hernandez just had surgery yesterday.
Given that his medical condition was incredibly fragile, he woke up this morning in an ICU. How you managed to get from that to release blows my mind.
Last week, Hernandez was shot along Interstate 5. This is dash cam video showing you this scene after what's being called a targeted traffic stop. Federal.
Well, new tonight, the attorney for the man shot by ICE in Patterson last week says he has been released from the hospital. The family was looking for him today. They even held a news conference, and now they just learned he's in the Stanislaus County Jail. I want you to take a look. These are new photos of Carlos Ivan Mendoza Hernandez. The Department of Homeland Security says ICE agents fired shots when Mendoza allegedly used his vehicle as a weapon. They described him as a suspected gang member who was wanted in El Salvador for questions in connection to a murder. But the family attorney says he was never part of a gang. They say he had surgeries for multiple gunshot wounds, and they did not know he was leaving the hospital. We spoke to them today when they were searching for him.
We don't know where he's going. Look, if we were in any other country, if we were looking at a third world country and you've got somebody who was shot by the police and then in a hospital and then they are pulled out and they disappear, we would call it a disappearance. We would call it a kidnapping. That's not what's happening here yet. But, you know, this is not how this country runs.
ABC 10 has reached out to the Department of Homeland Security and the local FBI office for more information about the release, and we're waiting to hear back.